right, we should be live now. Hey, everybody. This is a following presentation of iRadio Waco as well as Hot Air Productions. If you'd like your own show on the iRadio Waco network, you can visit the... What was that?
Nothing.
You can visit the iRadio Waco Facebook page and contact the administrator there on how to get your own show. Enjoy the Hot Air Dance Party. Hey! Now you can make the noise. I thought you had some kind of horn. Never mind. The moment has passed.
Oh. Horn? Like
Oh, the
whoop,
Yeah.
whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
No, that was. Don't ever do that. Again.
Hot Air Dance Party.
Hey, I thought they were going to do a driving vlog. I mean, a driving podcast.
Well, we could possibly do that in just a
what?
moment. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's the timing is everything. Thank you for that, Brian. This is the debut episode of the Hot Air Dance. I don't like the way this camera is set up. It's
I love how this camera is like right on me.
I'm pretty sure no one else does.
Well, it's the only thing that's going to be on you, Randy.
Forever.
all right. So that's good. Everything checks.
I had a.
I'm going to.
Hey! Why don't you wait? Wait.
All right. So you said your car caught on fire today.
No,
Randy.
I said it almost caught on fire
Okay. Go ahead.
because the cigarette lighter was sparking because like somebody put a
Why did I ask?
somebody put a penny near the cigarette lighter. And you know, with my driving, it kind of got stuck in there.
With
A
your
penny
driving,
near the.
Yeah, and
there's a lot to take in.
then you know it started sparking. So I attempted to take the penny out of there, and when I did that, I'm a blew a fuse, and now my automatic door locks won't work, and my inside lights don't work no more. So only the lights that work now is the lights on the dashboard, which sucks because I can't see
It
what I'm doing
shorted out
inside.
everything, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I have to replace the wiring and replace the fuses, but I'm doing it myself, so you know that should be fine.
Okay. So you got your haircut, Randy, I noticed.
Yeah.
He came in and said, I got my haircut. And I was like, are you sure? And it was, of course, he didn't get the joke. So
Waco Fades hooked me up.
Waco Fades.
Yeah.
Are you giving a shout out to Waco Fades? Is that what's going on here?
Hell yeah. Because the owner is like super nice.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, there you go. If you need a haircut like Randy, go to Waco Fades. I don't know why that's so funny to you saying
Because it
so.
came off so condescending.
No, not at all. Not at all. What are you talking about? So a lot of bad news in the news this week. But anyway, we're here to make everybody feel better, right, guys?
So yeah, so the shooting the other day was the 18th shooting so far this year already, which is dumb. That's the
Oh God.
because that's
Thanks
like
for saying,
I-
you know, what's obvious, Randy.
You're
No.
just trying to. What are you mad at? Because I think I know why you're mad, but you're not gonna admit it.
and then
What upsets you?
and then I looked it up, and so far since 2013, there have been 144 school shootings.
No, I think no.
Wait, in this year alone?
No, he said since 2013.
Since
Oh.
2013. Are you
I'm sorry.
more?
Can I say one thing before we move on? For all of those who are watching at home, I'm sorry for being super annoying and changing the camera. I'm just trying to get everything set up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I read somewhere that the kid was diagnosed with autism. Does that upset you?
I don't
That-
have autism. My cousin does, not me.
What's wrong with autism, Randy?
Yeah, what's wrong with autism?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with autism. I'm just saying that I don't have it. I'm just clarifying I don't have it.
I never said you had it.
Every time I see you, man, you mention I have it.
No, I never said you had it. I said you're getting autism all over the place. I mean, you could be holding a jar of autism.
Yeah, Randy, you can be somewhat autistic sometimes. It doesn't mean that you have autism. It just means that you're being autistic.
Don't. Okay.
Hot air dance party.
I understand that, this show is supposed to be, joking around, but don't fuck around with autism, man.
I'm not fucking around with autism.
Yeah, I'm
Don't.
not. How are you supposed to how are we fucking around with autism? We're making it clear that the guy had autism.
Because my cousin autistic and one of my friends is autistic. So, I mean, just don't bring it up.
Is this friend imaginary? Do you have an autistic imaginary friend?
No.
It may be a manifestation of your own.
He was my mom's
autism.
ex-boyfriend son.
Oh, I was going to say.
Hold on a second. He's your mom's ex-boyfriend? So
He's my mom's ex-boyfriend's son.
So what is he to you? Do you just...
Well, yeah, Randy, I mean, I understand he is someone...
We're playing like 6 degrees of autism here.
Man, you got me, Randy. That was funny.
I briefly met somebody one time who was
funny.
autistic. And it changed my life.
Who, you?
No, I have a cousin who's autistic.
Yeah, I do too. I'm closer to him than you are.
For those who don't know yet or
Yes,
haven't picked up on it, these guys are
clean
brothers.
Yes, they're brothers. You should know this.
Yeah, so do I.
So yes, children died. Anyway,
They were gunned down by someone who may or may not be autistic. Which just opens up another can of worms for that whole
Thank you.
gun. What?
I said thank you.
for what?
For acknowledging your autism?
No, for saying that may or may not be.
Wait, hold on a second. You'd be happier if this guy wasn't autistic?
I'm
gonna be honest with you. That's really a moot point with me.
No, I'm just saying that, I'm just saying that, he said may or may not, because, I have not heard anything yet about he's autistic, so you can't be making up rumors that he is when I haven't heard anything, because I'm on the news all the time.
Have you read anything?
Maybe you may not have come across that yet. That doesn't mean that either of these guys have. I haven't really come across any information about it. I just heard that there was a shooting.
When this news story broke, it was in the late afternoon. Within, I want to say, about an hour, there was, and this pissed me off, there was a conservative Facebook page that posted something along the lines that said, here is the suspected shooter that they've got into custody, and here's all the things. They showed up all these pictures of him. They said, here's all his Antifa, I'm sorry. Here's all his Antifa connections. And they're basically trying to say that he was an extreme liberal, is what they were trying to say, when they were basically going off of almost no information. And then I think a day or two later, there's all these pictures of the kid with a Make America Great Again hat on, and he was clearly not Antifa or whatever. But it really made me sick, because honestly, it should make no difference to anyone what political views this kid had. He was a murderer, plain and simple.
Yeah, and he posted on Twitter that he was going to go to the school and murder these and he said he was going to go shoot up the school.
Okay.
I thought that the government watched.
I had a point. I was trying to make.
No, let him go. Let him go.
No, I mean, all I'm saying is it's that
that's what we want, right? That's what the people want to hear.
Can I just make my point?
Tonight, Randy Uncensored.
Randy.
But no, what I'm saying is that I thought that the government would,
maybe he'll get stuck on a stammer.
When you see that chair in that corner, we need to go sit over there right now.
So what I was trying to say was, it was pretty sick that this conservative Facebook page, instead of trying to distribute information, I don't know, or just keep their mouths shut about the whole thing. They were quick to point the blame in a direction. And
well, see, and here's where I'm a little bit weird. I have friends on both sides, and immediately it was both sides doing the exact same thing.
No, always.
Yeah, it didn't bother.
Like
this
every
shit doesn't,
fucking time.
it doesn't disgust me. It's like just humans in general disgust
me. The thing is, I didn't see a single on the liberal side saying, "Oh, the conservatives are." He was a conservative.
Yeah, they immediately linked him to a white extremist group.
Yeah,
I saw that immediately.
I did see that.
I did not see that.
I did see a thing saying he was a white supremacist.
It's like getting upset over this shit is stupid, and you're probably spinning your wheels, and you should probably get out in real life and just actually talk to people. And I mean, stop getting your information off of social media and stop getting pissed off of social media.
I was pretty sickened by the whole thing.
Oh yeah, being sickened by the whole thing in general.
The only thing I saw liberals do was just immediately start talking about banning guns. That's the only thing. But I think that's an appropriate reaction. Wouldn't you think?
But there's going to be people talking about all sorts of things about it.
With what they feel, I think that's.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's going to be, but that breeds the pushback immediately. You start a fight immediately when you start talking about gun control. You're starting a fight immediately because of that.
I think it's
you're not giving anybody a time to grieve. You're immediately starting an argument to push your whatever narrative you want to push.
You can't blame it because people are pissed off that this even happened.
Yeah, but there's people that are sad right now and grieving. I don't care about anybody's being pissed off.
Randy, this is the time. What is it, Randy?
I'm just saying that either they should do a screening. And the teachers that pass, they should either get access to a weapon to keep the kids safe, or they could do a better thing, and they should hire a guard or pay like a city cop.
I can't wait for that. I have a scenario in my head for that whole situation. If you give a teacher a gun,
no,
because I've met a lot of fucking idiot teachers, and they'll fucking leave something somewhere or something. I'm waiting for the day that one kid picks up their gun and starts blowing everybody away with a gun that was issued by the school. That'd be great.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that a cop should be in front of the school and they should watch who's coming out and who's leaving the building. That's all I'm saying.
Well, honestly, what there should be no assault rifles that are that easily accessible to the public. Is what there really should be.
Yeah, but I mean, I know some.
I mean, honestly, it's like you're trying to. I don't know. It's what's a good metaphor for this?
But yeah, I mean,
you're trying to.
People can just
I can't even
order them offline sometime, or they can get them.
Well, then you should be able to order an assault rifle online.
If you're saying it's just more guns going to solve the problem, just give the teachers the guns.
But that's honestly, he's not the only one that feels. But there's other people that think just more guns are going to solve.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying it like.
No, that's exactly
that,
what you're saying.
I'm saying that you said that the guns can't be. These guns should not be that easy to access. But I'm saying
my name is Randy.
They shouldn't be able to sell them online like that. Without giving you a proper screening, because I mean I know some gun stores that will sell you guns under the table.
Good job, Randy.
I mean, it's true. It's fucking true.
Well, I think honestly, I wasn't that excited. If I can change gears for a second, I wasn't really too excited about what?
Nothing.
Just, like, how do you were just like upset there. How's the music, Randy? Is it okay?
Yeah, he did. He looked like.
He's listening to the music. I think.
What was this?
Oh no, we got an ad. See, I was afraid of this. We need to get some kind of ad block on here.
That's the whole reason that they have ads, like forced ads to begin with.
That's why they have YouTube Red.
Okay, so
we need some sort of ad blocker, and he.
So
that was actually very helpful, Randy. That was actually like the right thing to say. Like YouTube Red, dumbass.
So I wasn't too excited about Black Panther coming out.
Oh, okay.
Before this week, because I'm a huge racist. No, because honestly, I've had enough of comic book movies.
No, you haven't.
No, I have.
No, you haven't.
I can't. I still haven't seen Thor Ragnarok, and that's
man,
supposed
you're
to be
missing
like
out.
this great comic movie. But
You won't be done with comic book movies until after the Infinity Wars,
Well, see,
and then you're done.
Tomorrow.
Randy, someone's
shut
trying
up.
to make a point.
Shut up.
I think he was just trying to start it up. You know, like get the car running, so he could like.
I'll be with you in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We've already invested 10 years into this whole Marvel universe that they've built up. My feelings is I'm at least going to stick to the end of this. After that, fuck it, I'm done.
Okay, which ones were the bad ones? The ones that were boring and made you not want to watch them anymore?
It's not that. First of all, there have been some really terrible Marvel ones. Like Thor 2 was absolutely.
Thor 2 wasn't.
Thor 2 was all right.
Thor 2 was horrible.
Saying it's horrible is like that's a little bit hyperbolic.
There's
okay, you just want to go to the bad
there's
ones?
a spectrum.
Thor 2 was terrible. The Josh Trank Fantastic Four remake.
We're talking about Marvel
just
Studios.
bad.
Don't.
I'm talking about superhero movies.
Oh, we're talking about Marvel. Like,
all right, fine. We'll go back to Marvel. Let's see. What was another terrible one? Let's see. Do you count? I know there was another one I didn't like.
Can't count any of the Blades.
There's like a
Can't
thousand.
count any of the Ghost
The
Riders.
second Avengers one I didn't like. Here's the thing.
Yeah, but you're saying that they're
I wasn't terrible.
Age of
you're saying,
Ultron.
saying I'm terrible? Like, yeah, that's.
And here's the thing. What I'm trying to say is it's not necessarily terrible. It's just that there's just been so many of them, and they haven't all just. Yeah, it goes kind of stale after a while.
Books. I mean, everybody's
and I've said this before, is the way superhero movies have been to me these past 5-6 years are like a bag of Lay's potato chips, right? The first one, you're like, oh, that's really awesome. This is Iron Man was that potato chip, right? Like, oh, that's really cool. I want to have another one. And then, Iron Man 2 and 3. You want to talk about terrible Marvel movies? Iron Man 2 and 3 were terrible.
3 wasn't terrible.
3 was god awful.
3 wasn't terrible. Oh god awful.
3 was
Tell me again how
It
Logan was bad.
It was bad. Yeah. So anyway, when I get to half through the bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
That chip that's in the middle of the bag, just as good as the chip that's on top. But the fact that I've been eating these chips for the past 10 years, I don't even taste them anymore. That's why I'm sort of burned out on superhero movies. So I wasn't excited.
No, wait. That analogy doesn't work because you'd have to be watching nothing but that for 10 years.
Yeah, and I would actually eat the entire bag straight at one setting.
Yeah,
it's not going to take me 10 years to fit.
That's a whole other issue. So, no, but with these Marvel movies, we're like 2 or 3 times a year. It seems like they're the only movies we see. You know,
they're the most memorable. I mean,
so anyway.
Anyways, tomorrow, tomorrow,
you let him go.
I'm going to go see Black Panther.
This is what people want to hear.
I'm going to go see Black Panther with. I'm over here with my brother.
Hi. Is this me? Yeah.
All right. So what I was trying to say is I wasn't that excited about Black Panther because superhero movies don't excite me like they did 10 years ago. But what I am excited was I saw the people going into the theater and how excited they were. And I was like, we've had such a rough week, with the Winter Olympics and everything. I think people need something to cheer up about. That was a Winter Olympics joke, in case anyone wanted. No, obviously the school shooting, we kind of need, this world needs heroes. It always does. Even if they're comic book fictional heroes. We need people to aspire to that inspire us,
Well, let me ask you this. Okay, I wanna poll or maybe like one listener or watcher right now. It's like, or I'd be willing to go out and poll everybody and just like ask them how much they give a fuck about the actual Winter Olympics.
I'm sorry. I was reading? What's that?
This guy doesn't.
Did you ask who cares about the Winter Olympics?
Exactly.
It's messing up all my shows.
This guy doesn't give a fuck.
It's messing up all my shows.
I really don't care about
all
the
my
Winter
shows
Olympics.
that come on. All my shows come on that during the week that I watch at night with at night. They just
to the NCIS.
Will and Grace.
No, it's called now on one in Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD. But no.
So the point I'm trying to make.
Wait, what? There's that many Chicago shows?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
They're by the same people that did Law and Order.
Randy, you're the type of person that is killing entertainment in America.
Oh God, don't blame that on him.
No, don't blame it on me, man. Like,
don't blame it on him. Blame it on autism.
There's
like,
also
I mean, I like those shows because those are the shows I can watch with my mom, and we can, have entertainment.
So you can talk over it while your mom tries to watch it?
No, like, I actually like watching those shows.
So with Black Panther coming out, and I saw how much it meant to black people, and it made me feel good. I was like, okay. And then I thought about it. I was like, you had the protests in the NFL and nobody really understanding that, and you had Black Lives Matter and all this. Black people, they just wanted something so bad to be happy about and cheer about, and it's like they finally have a hero of their own. I'm like, yeah, more power to them. So yeah, I'm excited about this Black Panther. I have plans tomorrow, but I was thinking
you didn't know that there are black people out there who like other heroes as well, that they look up to other heroes.
Yeah, but it's important to have, especially for young, to have a hero that resembles them in some way.
I looked up to Danny Glover.
Well, that's great, but I'm saying
he killed a fucking predator.
Yeah.
Look,
we were kids when we saw that shit.
That's
I
fantastic.
fucking love Danny Glover.
What I'm
after
saying
that.
is, kids need somebody to relate to, and
they can relate to any of the heroes.
I know what you're doing. You're trying to undermine and counteract my point.
No, I'm saying relate.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just saying that that was a very generalized statement. How what Black Panther means to black people. Like some people, yes, have stated that Black Panther has some kind of symbolism for their culture.
God, shut the fuck up.
But I might go see it Sunday afternoon. So I'm excited. This is actually a comic book movie I'm actually looking forward to. This is
You're not looking forward to that. God damn it!
You're looking forward to seeing it.
You're not looking forward to seeing that.
Black Panther?
Oh my God!
You're probably gonna watch it.
I know you, man.
You're probably gonna watch it.
You're gonna get in there and like, man, there's a lot of black people in here, man.
First of all,
no.
That's
First
me
of
when
all,
I go in any
You're
situation.
definitely gonna go in there. It's like, oh, hold on.
I go
It's
I know how much this means to you. I want to experience this with you.
No. You're gonna go see it.
You're gonna bring your wife in there with a sheet over, man.
We're gonna bring our white sheets, yes.
Yeah, but I mean,
we're gonna be our hoods.
Like you're gonna go see it, and then you're gonna get on social media and talk shit about it, just like you did fucking Logan.
If it sucks, sure.
But I mean, Logan wasn't that bad.
Oh God! Oh man, you see. Autism all over our arguments.
I'm just saying that Logan wasn't that bad.
Well, if Randy didn't think it was that bad, then
yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay. You got Randy on your
yeah. Okay, we got Randy on your side. He's the popular one, right?
I rented it from the Walmart Red Box.
I think, man, it would have been so much better if you said I rented it from the library, because that just strikes me as something you would like. You look like you would rent movies from the library.
No, my library don't rent movies.
Oh, okay.
I once rented Dragonheart from the library.
Oh yeah, this asshole had me watching Dragonheart 3 the other day.
3?
Yeah.
They made 2 more of those things?
Yeah. This one was like, I'm looking over at him, and anytime the theme from the movie comes on, he's like,
It's a very emotional time.
So can I just say something? You made the comment today, Sanchez, when we were coming in, that Randy resembled the puppet from Pee-wee's Playhouse. And you weren't sure which one he was talking about, and you said he looked like the red-haired one. That puppet is actually named Randy. So. A very crazy, ironic twist. Randy is appropriately named. Randy. Perhaps I should get a picture of Randy for our viewers to look, and I'll put it side by side with the.
Let's see what this looks like.
Yeah, so on Wednesday.
By the way, it looks nothing like Randy.
So on Wednesday was
really does.
on Wednesday. Yeah, I couldn't make it. I mean, I heard you did not even have a show on Wednesday.
I was gonna say, did you realize we didn't even have a show?
Nah, I mean, I'm happy you didn't, man, because I had.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, man, because.
Yeah, I'm happy y'all didn't get together anyway. You know, because everything revolves the fuck around me. It's like it's not like we can't do a show without you.
No, I'm just saying that you know, like that day was really bad already because I had to attend my best friend's funeral. And after that,
what was
I had
that?
to go,
A what?
my best friend's funeral. I can't say that word, okay?
Fumar, right?
My best friend's funeral, but no, I did that and then I had to go to bed early so I can be working like 4:30 the next day.
That doesn't sound like too much.
Hot air dance party. So you can't say funeral?
No, I can't. I mean, it's hard for me to say it because.
Are you having trouble with your ins? Do you have trouble with N-words? Is what I'm trying to say. Just admit to us. You have. Just say I have problem.
I can say N-words.
Say I have a problem with N-words.
Oh.
Okay. So.
It's.
By the way, did you see I had him and the puppet side by side on the screen? Oh, okay. Well, it's up on the screen right now in case you're interested.
I saw something.
I don't think he looks anything like Randy, but it's still a funny visual to see those two.
He acts like Randy, though.
A little bit. He's a bully. Randy is a bully. So, you know what else going? I'm just going to take this time to plug the comedy show we got this Sunday night at True Love. If you're in the Waco area, if you just want to visit Waco for the night, Sunday at 7:30, we have some great stand-up comics coming to Waco for one night only. So,
Oh my god!
All right, Randy. Okay.
I look nothing like that fool.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying for the past 10 minutes.
I would not sell this guy a gun. I would sell a lot of people guns.
They would sell him a gun too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean,
the guy's obviously not there.
I'm thinking about getting one though.
No, I don't mean that in a bad way. No, don't get a gun.
Yeah, that's a
please
bad
don't
idea.
get a
Right?
No,
I'm gonna have to, man. Because
man, if they do give you a gun, I will totally be.
Why do you have to get a gun? You don't have to get a gun.
Because this world is getting crazy enough, and
What are you gonna need a gun for?
I gotta protect myself.
From
When you buy
what?
some like throwing stars.
No, you're the one that they have to protect themselves from.
No, I gotta protect myself from the.
I think you're the reason why there's stronger forms of mace now.
Okay.
No,
So-
from the idiots that because I have to drive it. I have to drive a lot at night, and the bad part of Waco.
Wait, why do you have to drive at night?
What's the bad part of Waco?
How do you explain a fucking drive-by as self-defense?
I was in like freaking East Waco. I was in East Waco the other day.
Wait. What,
That shit was-
Why do you have to drive at night?
I have to. I'm just saying.
You just said you did.
But no,
East
like-
Waco. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
Like East Waco.
There's
man.
nothing wrong with East Waco. What the hell's wrong with
Then
you?
why do people talk shit about it all the time?
Because they're fucking racist. Because mostly black people live there, and they're fucking afraid of their own fucking shadow. God damn, dude.
So
That's the
anyway,
reason people.
I'd like to propose. Randy, you might remember a few weeks ago, we said we were going to do this, and then Randy no-showed on us and ruined the whole bit. That we were going to have me ride along with Randy so I could experience his driving firsthand. Randy suggested we do that tonight, and I was thinking you need something to drink anyway. You were complaining that you didn't have anything to drink.
I'm not going anywhere with Randy.
No, I was thinking I could ride along with Randy, and I could go up to the store, and I could get you something.
I think that's a really, really bad idea.
You think that's a really bad idea?
I rode with Randy here. I almost died.
I got here before they did, and I got out the shower like 10, 15 minutes after they left.
Maybe because I'm a careful driver and I don't want to speed.
Randy, I was in the car with you. Do you not understand that? I saw the whole thing.
I was driving the speed limit the whole time.
Yeah, dude. You know you still have to stay in your lane, right?
I'll stay in my lane. I do it.
You almost drove into a ditch.
No, I didn't.
Dude. You like driving one hand and not even like it's keeping the car steady. You almost drove like right off the side of the road.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I did. I was there. I saw the whole thing. I'm a witness.
Hey, I'm not the one who drove the car into the ditch the first day you got it.
Well, that's
are we saying no to this idea? Is that what we're doing? Or?
No, they're just fucking spinning their fucking wheels over here, man. I wish I'd just get to the fucking point.
Well, there is no point.
Who the fuck will drive 100 miles an hour on a fucking gravel road?
A 16-year-old kid who just got his brand new car.
Well, I was
18.
Yeah, I was 18.
Oh yeah. Hey, but guess what? Did that ever happen again?
Nope.
Did you learn from it?
So,
oh yeah.
Okay. So do you want me to go pick you up something, Sanchez?
I don't have any change on me.
All right, it'll be on me. I'll put it on the show screen.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want to drink?
Coke.
Coke?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to do this, Randy?
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
So we just got to sit here and wait?
No. I'm going to call and I'm going to be on Skype and I will live report what's going on.
Okay.
It's
probably going to be a bust because Randy's going to be extra.
So, Brian, if you want to get on the controls real quick, you can.
Brian, get on the controls.
I'll make sure I have the phone number here. This is exciting. This is like a hot air first. So I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. I'm putting my life on the line here. So, all right. Here goes nothing. If this is the last I ever see of everybody, it's been fun. Tell my children I love them. Tell my wife I tried, and tell my father I was brave and I didn't cry. All right, here we go. All right. So, the phone lines, Brian. If you want to take the,
Who call we taking?
well, I'm not letting you drive my car. Brian, you want to get on? So I'm gonna call. Skype's up.
Don't touch me, Randy. I'm gonna kick you in your fucking head.
I'm fucking with you, man. Chill.
Punch you in the throat, but you don't have one.
Let's just make sure the phones are working.
The phone is working.
Okay, good. Gotcha. All right.
Is it working?
Yep. It is working.
Are we gonna have to turn the music off?
Turn it all off. There's an echo. I think. Hello?
Hello? I can't hear you anymore.
Hold on. I need to adjust your volume.
Who, me?
No. McBrien. Hey, McBrien, say something.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello?
Again?
I can hear like a echo.
I can't hear an echo. It's not coming in on mine.
No, I don't hear an echo anymore.
But you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, but the music probably has to go.
Yeah, this music sucks.
Yeah, turn the music off.
Music sucks, McBrien.
The music, it's on.
But it's still better than Kiss, though.
All right, so he's going around to the passenger side of the door and opening it.
All right.
Like
Hey, this music that you chose, was this composed by Gene Simmons? Because it's really
no,
bad.
this is actually. Did you just get into the passenger side? The driver's side door doesn't open. Oh my God. All right.
Oh man, so if Randy's car did catch on fire, he'd be a little fucked.
So no, I was gonna say, I'm sort of terrified right now. No, all right, I'm in the car. Hold on. All right.
How bad does it smell in there?
Randy? It doesn't smell at all. It smells like an old car. It doesn't smell like. It smells like. Oh, what is it? Did you just fart? Oh. Okay. All right. We're just gonna go to the gas station. Just the gas station.
Which one?
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, you can go to the Stripes up the street.
Okay.
That Walmart one's closed.
Yeah, I know it's closed. All right, we're backing out. He's already hit 3 cars. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Oh my God. So this.
Did he take off really fast for no goddamn reason?
Yes. Yes. Why are we going this way?
You're gonna be asking that a lot.
No, but like you could have gone easier. Never mind. Why are we going so fast? Are your lights on? Your headlights on? That's. Then why don't you put them like that if that makes you see? Can you guys hear Randy?
Yeah, a little bit. You probably have to turn up the volume on your volume on your phone.
If I'm afraid, I'm gonna put you on speaker.
Okay.
See if that works. All right. Can you guys still hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Randy, say something so they can hear you.
Yo, what's up, bags?
All right. Do you want me to take it off of speaker now?
No, I don't care.
Let's go to the pilot.
What are you talking about? I thought we were going to your buddy's place.
Just get my mind.
Oh, dear Lord.
You see, this is probably why Brian was late earlier. Am I in the ballpark of why?
Randy likes to take a lot of detours.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they end up being.
Stripes, man.
That's what I was saying. You should have just went to Stripes.
There's like a Sefco right there we could have went to.
Yeah, but I have a rewards card for this place.
I don't care. We could have just went to the Sefco.
Are y'all going to Flying J's?
No, we're going to the Pilot across the highway for some reason.
Why wouldn't you just go to the Stripes?
Well, I mean, the rewards cards are rewarding.
Right now. Okay, this is nothing, right? You guys are just big babies. You guys. All right, we're parking. All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna go into the store, and do you want me to just stay on the phone with you guys, or?
Yeah. We need the whole process documented.
Hey, does that one still have a Wendy's in it?
Yeah, it should. That's all right. Cool.
Cool.
Give me some Wendy's. Oh, Jesus, that was disgusting, Randy.
Did he burp?
Yeah, it was really gross. Hello. Hi.
If you die, you die.
Okay. I'm gonna give me some. Actually, Randy, this turns out better. I could go for some for a snack right now.
Some what?
Some actual food. Are they? Once they're still open this late.
What?
I wonder if their dining area is open this late. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay.
It's a Pilot.
Cool.
They're open 24 hours.
I know, but the Wendy's inside.
Yeah.
Well, it has gates, like it's about to close. So. On the inside, there's gates.
Is there somebody in the building right now?
Yeah, there's that lady down at the end. Yeah. What? Did you need something, Randy? Or were you gonna? I thought you were gonna use your card for something. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Let me go ahead.
This is very interesting. We're gonna get to hear what Michael McBride orders at a Wendy's.
I'm not ordering you food, Randy.
If
you want to order for this guy, that's fine. Okay, what? Do you want to go first? No. Okay, then I'm gonna order. Okay. Did you hear that?
No.
He said he thought I was paying for his.
Well, yeah. Randy really does assume that.
All right, I'm sorry about this, sir. Let me go ahead and get a. I'm so sorry, man. Dr. Pepper Frosty. What are you talking about?
They make Dr. Pepper floats.
The guy just told me he doesn't know how to do that.
So is Randy going ahead of you right now?
I don't know, sir. I would like to order. Can I have a junior? Okay, he's talking to somebody else. They're not putting up with us tonight. Can I get a? Oh God, no, I can't. Can I get a junior bacon cheeseburger, please? Can I get a small frosty, a small fries, and choc? God damn! I'm trying to order for myself, Randy. Chocolate, and yes, sir. And let me go ahead and get a small Coke too, please. Yeah, and that will be it. That'll be it. It's a to go, please. To go. Thank you, sir.
Oh, jeez. So what was Randy doing there?
The guy was asking me questions about my order, and Randy was answering them for me. I wouldn't even mind getting you something. It's just you have the audacity to assume that I'm just gonna order you something. Like that was just like a part of the deal. Like,
dude,
I don't know.
How many pieces of chicken did he eat earlier?
One piece of chicken?
Yeah.
I don't know. He got some tenders.
Yeah, he ate chicken like not even 2 hours before we got here.
Yeah, dude, Brian, ask Randy how many tenders he had.
You had 4 chicken tenders? I think you're done for the night, bro. You want some ice cream? Go ahead, order some ice cream.
Bigger doesn't mean stronger.
Sanchez, my hands are gonna be kind of full. Do you want me to trust Randy with your soda?
No, I really don't. I don't want Randy. I don't want Randy to touch anything that's gonna go near my mouth.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Randy. Thank you.
I mean, Brian, I think you need some
like
YouTube
the sad
Red.
puppy dog routine right now. By the way,
fuck that.
Need some ketchup to go.
Just slap Randy around a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell him, show him that like who's boss here. And then tell him to drive.
You know what they're suggesting I do right now, Randy? They're suggesting I slap you around a little bit and show you who's the boss. This is an interesting encounter.
Beat him with
I really should not be
some of
eating all
those
this
Wendy's
junk
fries.
late at night, by the way. I had a really light lunch. I just had like a bowl of chicken noodle soup. Is all I had for lunch. I mean, for dinner.
How
like chicken noodle soup out of a can, or like?
No, I made it. And is there ketchup in there? I'm sorry.
I'm guessing you put chickens and noodles in it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Who's this? Oh, God help me. The return trip home with food. What the hell was I thinking?
No, you're the one that's like, it can't be that bad.
All right.
Telling you, going anywhere with Randy is an ordeal.
I'm learning that. All right.
Now you understand all the times I missed because Randy was gonna have to drive us up here.
I don't get why he had to. That's what I don't understand.
What?
Okay, Charlotte's Web is a good movie. Okay, thank you, Randy.
I liked it when I was a kid.
You liked it when you were a kid. Got it. Got it. That's a good kid thing. I'm glad you stopped becoming it. That's great. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Excuse us there. Oh, so I'm sorry. I almost ran over Santa Claus just now. Oh my God. All right. Randy, is this the new one you got? The new car? The new term uses loosely here. All right. Oh Jesus! Hey, how much trash is in this car? What's that Burger King cup down there? What the fuck? There's no trash in this car. What about that Burger King cup? Oh, that's from today.
I guess that's a nice touch with the music.
Trash has like a 3-day waiting period before it's actually considered trash. Don't drive just yet. I'm still buckling up. I just said don't drive real quick. What the fuck? I'm still buckling up. It's not fucking funny, Randy. I could have had that frosting could have so easily slid off and like got all over me. Sanchez would have been out of the drink. Would have been out of the drink. Randy, you know how to get across the highway? Yeah, you should put your lights on. That's a good idea. You should probably do that before you start driving, too. Just as a heads up. All right, we're almost home, guys. Just got to get across the highway right here. All right. I'm doing this all for Sanchez. It's all for him.
No, you're not doing it for me, man. I told you this was a bad idea.
It's all for you.
I told you this was a bad idea.
Randy, the best thing is probably, well, I don't know. Well, no, I was going to say it's probably faster not to go through the Walmart parking lot. It's probably faster just to go turn right on the where the gas station is down here. I don't know. You might have been right. Who knows? Dude, are your lights even on? It is so freaking dark, man. This car is like... Was this the car that almost burned down earlier?
Yeah, like I noticed it smelled kind of like burning rubber in there. Like maybe burnt wires.
Say what?
Just I'll probably have the window open, maybe some type of quick access outside the car in case of it engulfs with flames. It is possible.
Yes, you turn right. Please don't hop this curb. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh, Lord. How are things in the studio, guys?
Oh, man, they're awesome. There's no Randy here. Dude.
So it's a 45 mile per hour. He is going 50. Okay. I could see the speedometer from right here, Randy. Don't argue with me. What? You need to take him right here. Right.
I'm pretty sure y'all went right across the highway, right?
Yeah.
It's.
Why were you talking to a police officer about this? He was just randomly, like even off duty, he was randomly just checking people's speeds.
So how's his driving so far?
Has he at least been able to stay in his own lane? Has he kind of started to veer off the side of the road yet?
A couple of times, but almost. Not quite. What really scared me is when we left the parking lot, he just went really fast. And I was like, what the
Like for no
What are we
reason.
scraping against? What's that scraping noise? The hell is that?
That's a
Look at that,
gremlin.
Randy, she left, so you can now park in that space, or no, or not. It's no, just any space. Don't make. Okay, all right. You're scraping against the ground. That's something. There's something scraping against the ground. Do you not hear that?
Yeah, that happens when you get bad shocks and you put a lot of weight in the car.
And a whole lot of Randy.
All right. One of your front brakes. Okay. All right. Was the air conditioner on the whole time? Oh. All right. Well, congratulations, Randy. We're back at the studio.
Do we gotta let you in?
And also, I had this thing.
No, my hands are full, so yeah, if you could, that'd be great.
All right, I'm going over there right now.
Randy, it's like midnight. No, it's private parking. No one cares if it's handicapped. Well, that's great. I'm just saying. I'm not worried about it. Okay, follow the law. Oh my gosh. There you go. All right. And we're coming back. All right.
So whenever I get my new car, we definitely do this again.
I don't think you'll get that shot twice, Andy.
How am I driving, man?
I don't think a man will let you try and kill him twice.
It was the gripe I have is that you were going off course without letting me know. By the way, this is your Sanchez.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you. That was exciting.
I'm sure it was.
We really didn't do a whole lot of driving. It was a very limited experience.
Yeah, but in the limited experience,
Yeah, there was a lot to experience.
So I mean,
Limited time.
so how was it, Mac Brian?
Mac Bryan.
Mac.
Mac Bryan.
It was. I thought. Okay, when we got on the highway. Now you say your speedometer's off.
Yeah, I can show you.
I'm not sure, but because it felt like we were going way too fast in some parts.
I have GPS to prove it.
Okay, but still, I'm just saying it still felt like we were going a lot faster. I don't know if it's just because of the condition of the car or whatever it is.
I mean, the car's a 92, so I mean, you know.
Yeah, that car needs to be retired. I'm just saying.
you just barely got the motherfucker.
I'm not trying to be a snob about it, but that.
Well,
car
Randy's about to get a new car.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
All right,
soon.
cool.
about to get a new one. It has a rebuilt engine. It's just the engine like brand new. We paid $5,000 to get the new motor in it.
The only thing is that it has a tendency to flip over.
No, it doesn't. This car will not flip over because the one I'm driving right now it can because it's a lot higher off the ground. But the one I'm getting is it's pretty safer. It's a Cavalier, and the one I'm getting, McBrien, the one I'm getting, the car I'm getting actually has airbags in it. The car that you rode in tonight, it don't have airbags in it.
That's good to know.
Did
you change the music or silly royalty? Yeah, you did. You fucked with the music.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude. Oh god.
Dude, it was.
I guarantee. Go back and watch it. Like during that point, like it fits so well.
It really did. I lost it. I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah. You know those points where we got real quiet? Yeah, that's because we were laughing.
Well, yeah, I mean, but yeah, so the car I'm getting actually have airbags. It has a new motor, a rebuilt transmission, new tires, and the brakes are really good.
Hot air dance party.
And the only thing that actually needs is that
a better driver.
No, it needs it need new brakes, new brake ABS sensors. So I mean the brake work, but you know they're just going to not stop as fast.
Okay.
So seriously, man, like how was your experience? How was your limited experience?
I just said it. It was interesting. I thought you were going too fast at some parts, and when you kind of scared me a little bit when you said we're gonna go to Stripes, and then like you just went somewhere else, and that was kind of unnerving. I thought.
No,
obviously Randy is somewhat upset that maybe you didn't experience it well enough.
No, what I'm saying is
maybe
when I'm at the parking lot, I said we're going to
Can I give you
the
a little
corner
word
store.
of advice?
But you heard Stripes.
If you're ever taking a girl somewhere and you say we're going here and you immediately start going in another direction, she's probably going to get really, really afraid.
There's no probably about it.
She's probably thinking you're taking her somewhere to murder and rape her.
Which I'm sure McBrien felt.
That's if you get to that point, which honestly.
Did you at some point feel that your virginity of the bum was threatened?
Did you feel unsafe? Did you feel unsafe at any parts of the ride?
Well, I don't know if you consider like food falling on you and like getting all over you, like because he did this like seriously. I put your soda and I put the Frosty like up on the dashboard so I could buckle my seatbelt. There's no offense, Rain. I didn't want you like holding any of my food. Sorry. And like so, I just put it there, and like as I'm I didn't have it like the buckled in. He starts backing out. Right, I'm like, what are you doing? And I had to grab that stuff and hold it and buckle in. So yeah, I wasn't ready for you to start driving, and you started driving. So to answer your question, no, there was a time I felt unsafe. Yes, that time.
So yeah, even if me, Brian, and Sanchez are going to the same place, he would literally take another car just so you don't have to ride with me, and that's a complete waste of gas money.
Here's the thing, I think Sanchez.
And hold on, and he only works about 3 days a week, so you know that's about half the paycheck.
Who works only 3 days?
That's not half the paycheck.
Oh, I got a little bit more than that. I still have some change left over.
Do you know how much gas is, Randy? It's not that expensive. I mean, it's a little pricier than what I'd probably like, but.
I mean, you know, considering it takes almost 40. Considering I pay.
No one. Listen. I'm willing to spend the money on that. I'm willing to spend the extra money on gas if it means I don't have to ride with somebody who's probably going to get me killed someday because they can't drive. They probably shouldn't be on the road because like autism. But
so the question is, how did I pass my driving test twice?
You failed it.
Whoa! Why did you have to take it twice?
No, I didn't take it twice. I took it once when I had to take it twice because I took it once when I got my permit, and I took it again when I got my regular license, because I took driver's ed.
That's not how it works.
That's not how that works.
No, I took it with one of the driver's ed instructors first. Just
happy to be alive right now.
Just because he wanted to make sure that I'm ready to be able to drive on my own. So then after that,
so they took you through like an extended course. It's like, well, maybe we should give this one student a little bit extra.
I think that's what happened.
Attention.
I mean, shit.
It's like I can hear this out. I can hear his instructor now. It's like, God damn, if I don't pass him, he's gonna be here forever. But if I pass him, he may crash and kill people. Oh, you know what? He may just end up crashing and killing himself. Let me get him out of here.
But no, basically, shit. That course better taught me something. I paid like $500 for it. I paid $500 to take that course.
And you didn't learn how to drive? I'd say the course kind of was a ripoff.
I actually do like the haircut, Randy. I think that. How much did you spend for that?
You don't want to know.
He just asked.
15 to 16, I think. It's on the window out there.
I think with tip for the haircut, I got this yesterday. I think it was like 20. How much? I'm just kidding.
The haircut and then
with tip it's about like $22 if you're gonna tip him $5.
I mean,
that's usually what I tip my barber.
It was $22 because
that was I didn't want to hear that. I mean,
no, I'm just saying it was $22, man, because it was like 16 for the hair and then it was $5 for the beard.
What about the tip?
Was this a black barber shop?
No, it's Hispanic and it's both kind of Hispanic and black.
Yeah.
When you walked through the door, did everyone? It was like the record scratching moment. Everyone just turned around like.
No,
you got all kinds going on in that place over there. Okay. I don't think they get weirded out by seeing weird people because right next door is land sharks.
Oh yeah, a lot of weird people, land sharks.
But yeah, no, it just that I don't.
You got a fade around a keloid scar.
I mean, I did not tip him because my friend, I only had to pay so much, and then my friend take care of the rest.
That's cool.
You have a lot of friends, Randy. You keep saying my friend this, my friend that.
I know, man.
I'm just saying you have a lot of friends.
Huh. Yeah, he's the same friend that got me the job that I'm working at now.
By the way, has your supervisor given you any more advice on women?
No. No, because...
What was his advice before? I forgot.
I don't even know, but...
Rise in the ranks. Fuck underlings.
It's just...
Step 1, step 2.
I listened to his advice, and it got me into a conversation, but... Then again,
Step 1, become a supervisor. Step 2, have sex with your underling. Two-step process to success.
See, my thing is, I want to date my supervisor's sister, that also works with me. But then again,
seems like a good idea.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable. I mean, if I ever get a girlfriend, which I'm working on it.
Yeah, girls don't feel comfortable around you.
But I'm saying that, like, if I'm able to get a girlfriend, it's not going to be the person I work with, though, because, it's just weird. Like, because what if it don't work out, then I'm screwed.
Then you'll have to kill her.
Yeah.
Or she'll have to kill you.
I can see it now, man. Later on down the line, you're going to meet somebody at the state home. You're going to run away together and, have a bunch of little window lickers. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a thing.
I don't get how you'll say that, but the R word is crossing the line.
Wait, did I cross the line there?
You said window licker.
I didn't use the R word. I mean,
that's like so much better.
Window lickers. It still elicits a funny. It still elicits something like a funny picture in your head.
I do find the image amusing.
So I'm gonna do what they call.
You go lick that window.
I think they call it show business. I don't have any show business experience.
No, because on the door it says, "Please do not clean." That means this room never get
mute
cleaned.
the mics? Is that what I should do?
Yeah.
Sing with your tongue.
He's just gonna keep talking.
So I'm gonna tease the audience a little bit by saying we'll get into the incident that happened to me Wednesday night that you guys have already informed about. So they'll have to stick around for that. But before we get to that, I want to talk about something. And that is what I would like the future of this show to be. You see, fellas, I dream bigger than just this small studio. Actually, this is not a bad studio. In fact, we could just do this. Just as long, if our audience got bigger, that'd be great. I dream of us taking this outfit of hooligans that we have and going to do some other kind of talk show, possibly on the radio would be nice. The reason I say this is I've been listening to a lot of the radio just on the way back and forth, dropping off my kids, whatever. I was listening to, you know what? Everybody's got to make a living, and I'm not trying to take food out of anybody's mouth, but the radio DJs around here, especially the local ones, are just terrible.
What? No.
So
no.
Randy disapproves of your statement.
Anyway,
I'm on mic 6.
no, I'll just make sure.
Okay.
So I just say they are the worst. The one I was listening to on the way here was at 102.5 The Bear. And I don't care that I'm burying them.
DJ Precise and DJ Magnum are the two good.
I have no idea who they are, but I'm pretty sure they suck, Randy. You know how I can tell they suck? Do you know? I had this. What are their names?
Because you can pronounce their names.
DJ Precise.
Okay, DJ Precise.
And DJ Magnum.
Yeah, that's how I can tell. No, I'm just kidding. So, I was listening to this guy's name was Kid Chris on The Bear. Have you ever heard this guy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's pretty cool.
No, these DJs are lame. Here's the thing, Randy. I'm possibly talking about if my way of thinking gains any steam and gains any support, it could lead to us taking one of their jobs. But here you are putting up an immediate roadblock to that ever happening. See what they say? Some people hurt themselves so they can't succeed in life. This is exactly what's happening right now. You should be totally on board with this, Randy. You should be like, yes, fuck them all. We can do better than they can. Let's do it. Everybody feel this way. But no, you're like,
but these people actually play music, and then we will just be a talk show.
We can play music. We're playing music right now on the Hot Air Dance Party.
And we all arranged to be on our squad in the division.
I don't call this music.
No team.
So you don't want me to play with y'all?
No, it's not that we don't want you to play with us. It's just we wish you could play. You knew how to play video games.
Well, work as a team and strive for the same endeavor, and not be like.
You have a tendency to do what you want to do, and you try to force us into doing what you want to do during a game, and that never works, and you end up dying, and then the team is therefore lighter because you're gone, and we actually complete a mission.
I beat some games in the past.
No, I'm talking about when we're all playing together.
I'm talking about working as a team, Randy. Teamwork here.
I played Titanfall with him.
Yeah, but you infuriated every single one of us. Even people that are usually nice to you, you fucking would irritate them playing that game.
You even irritated other team members who knew nothing about you beforehand.
He literally did so bad that
you hear him laughing about it too.
Yeah, he was literally so bad that some random guy that we were playing with online sent him a message and asked him. He's like, "Dude, how did you get 0 points total? What were you?" He asked him if he was playing the game with Rock Band drums.
Well, Randy, were you?
No.
Okay.
Because
were you playing the game with
Titanfall is set up to where it's in like when you're going back when it's like team deathmatch or whatever. Were we playing team deathmatch or were we playing
I think we switched off from that and capture the area.
Capture the flag. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Well,
they have NPCs set up that are basically just bullet sponges. They're not controlled. They're AI controlled opponents, and they're made so people can get points to feel better about themselves and like build themselves up.
Yeah.
And he played an entire match and he couldn't even kill one of those.
Yeah, the grunts end up killing Randy a lot.
Yeah. And they're not designed to kill anybody.
How do you defend yourself against these allegations, Randy?
For one thing, I dislike capture the flag. Like ever since I started playing video games, I'm not a big fan of it.
It reminds me of running.
Like, you know, no. I mean, I just don't really like it, man. I'd rather play I'd rather play something else besides besides Capture the Flag, man. Because
there a concentrated goal in the game instead of just like mindless running around and shooting.
I mean, I'm just not a big fan of Capture the Flag. I freaking hate it.
That's not even the point. I don't even think we're playing Capture the Flag.
Like it.
What team sport?
Oh,
would
we were
you
playing
like to
Domination. We were playing Domination.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
What team sport would you like to play in Titanfall or whatever it was you were playing?
Like team deathmatch, like that, man. I'm just not really. I mean,
team deathmatch really isn't that fun of a mode in the game.
I mean, even when but back then when I played Halo,
it's
man,
fun. It's just not the best.
It's I hated Capture the Flag.
I like the bounties one.
I'm indifferent to Halo.
No, I'm talking about Titanfall 2.
Oh, Titanfall 2, yeah.
I bought Titanfall 1 for like for $5.
I'm sure you did. Your cookies in the mail, bro.
I bought it. I bought it in Arlington. I'm in Arlington, Texas.
So regardless of
that does mean
he's just really bad at games. We're gonna have to play a team-based game with him soon. You know you ever play any of the Tom Clancy stuff?
No.
They're really tactical. Like they go and they get all this
I think
information.
the last team thing I did was DC Universe. I played some team. Which was, I mean, there wasn't much strategy involved. It was just
like creating a character, but
outside of creating a character, the game's pretty fucking boring.
Yeah.
So, regardless of how much you admire some of the other DJs around here, wouldn't you think you'd at least like a shot to do what they do better? This goes for everybody. Sanchez, wouldn't that be kind of cool if you could just quit your job that you have now and just do this for a living? Just talk?
I would rather open up my own studio rather than
doing his own fucking thing and not with the fucking team.
No, because
God damn it, Randy.
That's very insightful, Sanchez.
No, because then I'll be taking money from other DJs. And then they can't support their kids. They can't support
they can find another job.
This is America, man.
They can
Fuck
go drive a truck or whatever.
Yeah, but
why does Sanchez?
They can go drive a truck and do a group of protesters.
But some of them actually went to college to become a DJ.
So who cares?
So that means they wasted all that money.
My head almost just exploded.
Just hold on.
Hey! Didn't you go to college too?
For a year and a half, but they got
No. Are you using anything you went to college for? Are you using anything you went to college for?
I did not go to college.
Are you using anything you went to college for?
I did not.
Are you using? I'm just looking for a yes or no. Are you using anything you went to college for? Are you using anything you went to college for? Are you using anything you went to college for? I think we're stuck in a time loop.
It's like a weird
I did not.
Like a weird Star Trek
Are you? I'm looking for a yes or no answer.
I did not go.
I'm looking for a yes or no answer. All I want is a yes or no answer.
All
I want to know is a yes or no answer.
Cut his mic off, please.
All I want to know is a yes or no answer.
Now, cut it off.
All I need to know is a yes or no answer.
Cut it off.
Yes or no. That's it's simple as that.
I just want to know, why do you feel so just like, I guess, indebted to these other DJs to like want them to keep their job?
Because, you know, I'm a big hip hop fan, and it's, you know, like.
Okay, so we'll leave. What was it, DJ Maximum or whatever his name was? I don't know.
DJ Magnum.
Magnum. We'll leave Magnum and Precise. We'll leave them alone.
Yeah, cool.
We'll go after the other ones.
I'll go after Kid Craddock in the morning.
Okay, there we go.
But
he's already gone. But he still has a show for some reason. I like your way of thinking, Randy. Let's take the people that are deceased. Let's get rid of their show and give people that are alive a chance to do a show.
Kid Craddock died. Hold on, really?
Oh man. Just sprinkle a little autism on every moment.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, what Mike was asking me was that I went to college.
Doesn't
Yes.
mean Mock Brian.
I went to college for a year, but I went to college for.
Are you using anything you went to college for?
I went to college.
Are you using anything you went to college for?
We just want to dedicate this episode to the memory of Kid Craddock.
No,
Who
I'm
has been
so.
dead for years.
All right,
Yes or
all
no
I'm asking you
question?
is a yes or no question. I just need a yes or no answer. Are you using anything you went to college for? And I don't want to hear anything else from you. I just want to hear yes or no. And then you can finish saying whatever the fuck you were going to say. I just want to hear a yes or no.
I didn't.
I don't want to fucking hear a word out of your mouth unless it's yes or fucking no.
Ready.
Are you using anything you went to college for? Yes or no?
Just one word.
I did not.
Oh, god damn.
Hold on.
No, are you using
No, Randy, it's a yes or no question.
Are you using anything you went to college for? I just need a yes or no answer.
I did.
Are you using anything you went to college for?
How is this complicated? This, no, dude, this loop is going to continue forever until
Yeah.
you like fucking break it. Break the cycle, Randy.
Are you using anything you went to college for?
Just break the cycle. You can do it. You have the capability.
I
The
went to
power
college
is
for a
within
year.
Are
you.
you using anything you went to fucking college for? I'm just looking
know
for
what?
a yes
Yeah,
or
so
no
let's-
answer.
You want to practice with me real quick, Sanchez?
Are you using anything you went to college for?
No.
Okay. Are you using anything you went to college for?
I did.
Are you using anything you went to college for?
Is this like one of those like have you stopped beating your wife scenarios where he doesn't want to answer it? 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, like, is that what's going on here, Randy?
I
Yes
did
or
not.
no?
Can I
No.
Okay,
college
no,
for basics.
no, you haven't. So using that argument,
I have
using
not
that
paid for
argument,
anything, no, I have not paid for it yet.
you're gonna end up paying for it.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna
not.
end up paying for it.
No.
Well, you did have some student loans.
Yeah, you're gonna end up paying for it.
Yeah, which I already paid off already.
You didn't pay.
So
off.
you did pay for it.
So
Yeah.
what was the answer?
Yeah,
Sam?
so-
what was the answer to his question?
he said,
No,
oh,
well, your question. Have you used anything?
yeah, you went to college for.
Did you use anything you went to college for?
No.
I did not, but
See, that's all.
but what I'm saying
No,
is
no. You don't get to use that argument. You don't get to
No.
use that argument.
No, what I'm saying is that I'm going back to college for something that I wanted to do because I went to MCC and at that point I did not know what I wanted to do. All I know is that
Everybody was telling you.
Wait, guys.
No,
Guys.
we all remember.
Then
We
I was
all
going
remember.
to
That still doesn't
THC
explain why
to
you
get
didn't
my-
answer his question.
To
Yeah.
get my degree in auto mechanic.
Randy, but that's not the point here. To go back to the very beginning of this, you said that you didn't want those DJs to waste their money going to college and not put it to use. You went
For
to
some
money.
reason you
You
care
spent
about
money
these DJs.
going to college,
wasting their college money.
It was
and you're not putting it to use.
it was only $1,000.
Only $1,000. That just shows how fucking like that statement right there like should be put on a shirt and everybody who still lives with their mama should wear it. It was only $1,000.
You never did answer his question though.
Shit, at that time, man, I was making like.
That's not what we're
$1,500.
asking. Goddamn, we're not.
Well, you know what? Let's
just
let's
move
take a
on.
knee on this one because the question's not going to get answered. So, Sanchez, do you remember about 15 minutes ago I asked you a question?
Dude, it's been so far removed.
If you could like your job you have now, if you could leave that just to do this, like let's say in the mornings,
God, in the mornings.
it would suck getting up at like 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning, but
No, yeah, to a certain extent, but if it's terrestrial radio, probably not so much.
you don't think so?
No, it's just
Like it's honestly, like if I was offered,
we wouldn't be
by-
able to say half the shit we're saying now. I wouldn't be able to say shit.
I'm sure you'd be able to control yourself a
Yeah,
little.
but no,
We'd have a dump button. We'd have a producer that would censor us if needed.
Oh, dude, I could troll the producer all goddamn day. Ugh.
You control over what?
The producer, just troll the producer. You gotta love trolling the producer. They're always the most interesting characters in that type of movie. Like, just that stressed out. Like,
hey, Sanchez, I need to control somebody, and I need somebody's advice.
Randy. Train was going one way.
Okay, let's take morning out of the equation. Let's say it was the nighttime, like the drive home time. Like, what's that like from 4 to 8? Like 4 to 8.
No, it don't matter. Any time would be fine. Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, it's probably a lot harder.
This is like a dream. You get to talk and be funny on the radio for and you don't have to do actual work.
Yeah, that'd be good. I mean,
yeah.
I guess I'm used to the podcast format more nowadays. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, we have more freedom of speech here.
Well, it's not just that, but you can also still play music in the form of in a podcast. I think wasn't there a guy out here that was like playing music at one time and having people call in from iRadio Waco?
It's a guy that Dustin knows. I don't know too much about him. He seems like a nice enough guy, but he lives in Dallas, and every once in a while he'll come down and he'll do that. The problem with that is I've looked into this, and it's the reason why I'm playing royalty-free music right now on our Hot Air Dance Party, the first episode, is because it gets really tricky. In fact, there's some... I looked up some research, and there's some people out there that are like actual lawyers who specifically state
it's usually
that,
only if you're monetizing it. If you're not monetizing
even then, it's like I really don't know off the top of my head what the semantics were about that, but you're not really supposed to play anything. And I was wondering, well, you should be able to do it in a review, because I was always told you had fair use if you're doing a review, or I think it was parody.
I think you got to put a disclaimer now. I think it's best if you just put a disclaimer before.
It's funny because you do get some leeway, but since YouTube is a privately owned company, they just say F it and they just take off stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Without they sort of kowtow toward the Viacoms and whatever. Speaking of YouTube sent out a tweet the other day, and I'll see if I can remember it off the top of my head. It was very simple. It said, this was on Valentine's Day, mind you. It said, roses are red, violets are blue, subscribe to black creators. I have a problem with this. First of all, it's not even a clever tweet. You know what I mean?
The problem is it doesn't rhyme.
They could have added on YouTube to the end of it, and what's going on here? Everything falling apart here? What's going on? Are we starting? We are, but it's like a green screen. It's really weird. Anyway, they could have said roses are red, violets are blue, subscribe to black creators on YouTube. There. You would have been okay. Secondly, that's my first problem. It was lazy. Second, why would anybody need to subscribe to somebody just based on the color of their skin?
Well, I think it's just something they're doing with Black History Month.
I know that's what they're going for, but it's almost to the point where they're trying to prove that they're not racist to the point that they've done a whole 180, and then now they're saying racist things like subscribe to black creators. What about our Asian creators? What about our Hispanic?
I think
Latinos,
if it was outside
whatever.
of Black History Month, then you can make that argument, because
even then, Black History Month is supposed to celebrate Black history. It's not. Let's give black people an extra boost because they deserve it. Month. It's Black History. You're supposed to honor and revisit some of the
Black
history.
history.
Well, yeah, aren't they in a sense making Black history by putting media out there?
We're not talking about making history. It's a Black history celebration of history. Anyway, it's just kind of foolish, don't you think? Just subscribe to black creators. Okay, their channel sucks, but I'm going to subscribe to it just because they're black. What are you doing? Okay.
Oh man, we're actually going to be able to hold a conversation.
I don't know what we're going to do.
What will I ever do?
Now our viewership's gonna drop. So.
Oh my God. My viewers, our most important member of the group.
Our friend. Oh, okay. So are we back?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, because I was saying, our friend Trey is on right now, and he made an interesting comment. Well, he said we were green for a while. I guess we're back. I don't know. It's really weird.
Yeah, my greens wore off.
They can hear us, but I don't know if they can see us right now. He says you can't play my music, even though most of it is explicitly copyrighted. Not because it's illegal, because I'll put a hurt on you. So. He also says, Randy, stop.
because we'd have to listen to that music.
He says, Randy.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. I've never heard it, and I'm pretty sure it's awesome. I'm pretty sure it's awesome.
Oh, he's very talented. I've heard him play a few times. He also asks for Randy to stop mugging the camera.
Yeah. I'm getting some mad rape vibes through my computer here.
Oh, my God. That was a... You know, it wasn't like... I can't, pinpoint, a single moment during the car ride where I was just like, oh, my God, I'm going to die. You know, it was just, the overall experience of it. You know? It was just like, oh, I'm in a car with Randy. What am I thinking? You know, which must be what Brian goes through constantly.
That's why I don't want to... That's why I miss those few Fridays, because Brian wanted to ride up here.
I don't know. I don't know. I had a very... small experience, a short experience, I should say. So I really don't know. It might be worse. It was kind of just the stories and just the thoughts of it were kind of psyching me out more than anything.
Oh man,
that is funny though. It's like I mentioned, wouldn't it be cool if we could just do this for a living, you know? And it's cutting it off at the pass right there.
It's like, God damn, dude.
I just did not expect that reaction.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. At the same time, I'm not gonna shit talk any of the DJs around here because I don't listen to enough.
No, they're
radio.
terrible.
I don't listen to enough radio.
They're terrible. I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail about it, but they're just.
I just don't.
They
know.
don't, and they don't know how to. They can't seem to lose their job either. They're like bulletproof.
No, it's not. I don't even think
Where
it's that.
Where are you going, Randy? He just went into one of the other rooms. That makes me nervous when he's wandering around the hallway.
He's probably to the point where he can't sit still anymore, and you probably got to get him out of here.
Yeah, we've been here for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You got to get him out of here.
Have you guys had a fun dance party tonight?
Yeah, I guess we had a fun dance party.
Yeah, we had some laughs out of it.
Have you had a fun dance party, Randy?
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck new jeans and they're not slim fit and they're not skinny jeans.
What do you have in your hand, Randy?
Nothing. Yeah, so I bought new jeans and they're not slim fit or skinny jeans.
No, they fit you. They actually look like you wear them.
Yeah.
See, this guy used to wear skinny jeans. And then we asked him, was like, why don't you get bigger skinny jeans? This is because they don't make them in my size.
I don't know why you'd even buy skinny jeans to begin with as a man.
Because I like how they fit.
That's like we know guys sometimes wear eyeliner. It's like, why would you ever do that?
No, I mean, because I like tight fit jeans every
well,
now and then.
didn't Kiss wear guy eyeliner?
Especially with my boots.
You like tight fit jeans?
Yeah, because
That's weird.
With my boots though, with my boots and a slim fit shirt, that to me that looks sexy. Like, you know.
Randy, you're fired. Get out of here.
Hear that, lady?
Go over there and lick that window.
No. On the door, it specifically says, "Please do not clean." That means this room don't get cleaned. So that means, you know, I don't know how many germs is stuck on that window.
You'll find out. Lick it.
And I'm pretty sure any germs that were on there will be
what's
brutally murdered by your germs.
That's what's stopping you from licking the window is the possibility of the germs.
So if I was
They're
going
to
to
use you to weaponize autism.
I thought he was going to say, it says do not clean, and if I lick the windows, that would be cleaning the I honestly thought that's like the direction he was going.
No, because I mean, you know, I don't have health insurance, so it's like, you know, if I get sick from that shit, I'm pretty much fucked.
So what were you saying, Sanchez, before?
Oh, nothing. I was.
Oh, okay. So, okay, we teased our viewers.
Why are you wearing sunglasses in like a
He's
room
Corey
that's
Hart.
daylight?
He's,
Yeah. My future's so bright, I have to wear shades. Apparently. Yeah.
So we teased our viewers, our listeners, earlier with what happened to me Wednesday night. And Randy, did you hear about this?
I heard it a little bit.
What did you hear? I'm curious.
I heard that that you got sick. You shot at yourself.
Well, yes, I did. I shit my pants.
Yeah.
This is true. I did.
He shake your pants. He shake your pants.
How the fuck does a grown man shit his pants?
That's a very fair question.
Well, they do make adult diapers.
Yeah, I know they do, but I mean,
How does a grown man piss all over the floor?
I mean, I understand like if you're my grandpa's age because he don't have control over his bowel movements anymore.
Maybe McBride's losing control.
But I'm saying,
well, let me just say, it's been 35 years since the last time I shit myself. And, I had a stomach virus. In fact, everyone in my house had a stomach virus. And, you know what's weird about, like, the flu and colds or whatever? I don't know if you've experienced this. It kind of affects people in different ways. So, my kids, my daughter threw up because of it. And my kids threw up, but it didn't make me or my wife throw up. It just gave us terrible diarrhea. And, so I had terrible diarrhea Wednesday night, but I think it's possibly because I had McDonald's for lunch. That certainly didn't help.
Damn.
And I had like some barbecue for dinner, and I just knew it was a bad idea right when I was eating. I was like, what am I doing to myself? I don't already feel good. This is gonna make things worse. So yeah, I was on the toilet for like an hour. Just causing death and destruction in the commode. And I get up, and I'm like, I think I'm okay. And then what I thought was a fart turned out to be like more. And this is very serious, Randy. I don't know why you're laughing at this. This is a very serious conversation. And
I was thinking about something.
Okay. And it was more than just a little bit. It was just like I threw away the underwear, and I was mad because it was Valentine's Day. I was wearing my nice underwear. And so I threw it. It didn't like get through the underwear to my pants, so at least there's that. And I checked thoroughly the pants, but yeah, the underwear I had to chunk, and it was pretty. I wasn't like. Here's the thing: I'm not embarrassed by it. I was so angry that it had happened, that my body had snuck up on me. I don't know. It could have a lot to do with me just getting old. I don't know.
You're not old.
I just want to say, McBride, that's a shit story.
Where is it, Sanchez?
What?
The horn?
Oh my god.
Because right after that is when it would have been appropriate.
Well, it's not appropriate anymore, I don't think.
Unless we're talking about phone rolls. Unless we're talking about phone rolls.
What's a fun roll?
Randy, you said you went to a fun roll? What did you say you went to?
I went to a funeral. No, man, no.
Oh God, don't start him up now.
Please, because he died because the idiot truck driver he did not put his lights on. He parked between.
Randy.
He parked
Randy.
almost in the middle of the road, and
Randy, you're missing the point here.
What?
He wasn't making fun about the fact that there was a funeral. He was making a comment on the way you pronounce funeral.
What happened exactly?
Happened where the truck driver, the truck drivers are not supposed to drive so many hours a day, So he pulled over, and he pulled over to sleep, but he didn't pull all the way to the shoulder. He was still on the road a little bit, and he did not proceed to put his lights on to his park lights or hazard lights to let people know that he was on the side of the road. Well, my friends, he did not see the truck, right there, and I mean, as soon as he saw it, it was too late, and he hit it, and he died from his injuries.
I have a question. Do they know if your friend was speeding?
No, no, speed wasn't a factor.
Actually, I think I remember you telling me about another friend of yours who died almost in the same way, like a few months ago. About being parked on the side of the road and somebody hit her. So I guess the roles are reversed here.
No, I was saying that. No, like like a month ago, a Mustang hit a truck, but there was nobody that I knew personally.
So was this like? I just don't get. So was he the only one who just didn't get out of the way in time, or?
Yeah,
So wait, hold on a second. Was his truck parked? He was parked in the road.
He was like halfway in the road and halfway on the shoulder.
Something doesn't add up here because it doesn't make sense why he would be in the middle. Why he would just decide to take a nap? He said he was napping. Was that what it was?
Yeah, because
he took a break. Why would he? Why would he park in the middle of the road? That doesn't make any sense.
Because maybe he did not. Because what I heard was he did not get over far enough. And I heard this from a DPS officer that worked the case.
Brian, are you with me? This doesn't add up. What it sounds like, it sounds like maybe your friend was perhaps speeding or not paying attention, or on
maybe
his
the
phone
car was all the way over. He just happened to get a little bit too close
not
to
that
the
I'm
edge
trying
there.
to blame anybody.
I mean, I know that he switched lanes too fast. I can say that, but yeah.
See, I have a.
But I mean, I wasn't there, so I can't really say too much.
I know a few people who ride bikes as a hobby. I mean, for the most part, they're really respectful, and the way they talk about it seems like they're really respectful about it. But there are a group of people that they get that power between their legs there, and then they forget how to fucking drive, and then all of a sudden it's someone else's fault that they get fucking killed.
Was this a motorbike?
No, it was a truck.
You said it was a bike.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. He posted a bike. I gotta say nothing about a bike.
So yeah, I
was
shit
it bike
myself,
or dyke?
And
it was a dyke truck.
No, it was a big Ford F-150.
Full of dykes?
Oh.
The bed?
Probably the trailer that was attached to the semi probably was dykes.
Are you referring to human?
I think he's talking about the things
human
that
trafficking,
prevent, like floods and stuff.
Oh,
I think that's what he's referring to.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too.
Okay. Well, it's almost one.
I gotta get something to eat, man. I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, I have to go. I have to go and
he's got to go annoy his mom.
No, I'll probably just go to my room and
oh God,
let
your mom thanks you.
Let her do her thing.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't know why. It sounded like so much more interesting than it probably was.
I mean,
you probably not do. It's probably not good for the microphone or the recording when you're banging up against the table like that.
No, I mean, do a thing means probably playing her games on.
Wait, your
her
mom's
phone.
still up this late? It's 1 a.m.
Yeah,
By the time you get home, she's gonna be up.
Yeah, she don't sleep no more.
She doesn't sleep. Oh, I almost
sleep.
corrected. Never mind.
She sleeps every now and then.
Seashells by the seashore.
So okay. Boy. Well, God bless her. That's all I have to say. God bless her.
On Sunday she has.
Bless her soul.
On Sunday she has to take her chemo again.
Randy, go look that window over there.
Imagine just like
we can't make funny out of your mom being having cancer. I guess we could frame it as like, well, if she does die, you get
were we laughing about the Florida shooting
yeah,
just like an hour ago?
You get the solace of knowing your mom will never have to deal with you again.
I'm not gonna say anything really disparaging about you, Randy, but I will say I imagine your mom just must be like constantly worried. I would be.
Yeah.
Do you get that from your vibe from your mom that she's like every time you leave the house, she's like, oh boy.
I mean,
maybe she feels like she's pulling that lever in Vegas. Like, oh man, maybe I'll get the 3 cherries and he won't come home.
Oh, that's really morbid.
But no, I
Well,
mean,
she did give him the keys to the car like multiple times. I mean, like it's
Just
basically
go.
like saying, "Here, go run with these scissors."
Yeah, I mean, even after I flipped the other car, she threw me the keys to the one that I blew the motor up in.
Well, it's either that, Randy, or have you in the same apartment with her all the time?
She's just been driven crazy. She doesn't care. She's like, get out of the house. Go.
Yeah, and she
Try not to kill other people.
and she threw me the keys this morning to take the car to work.
All right.
So that's cool.
It's cool, Randy.
But yeah, just it's just sad that Monday I'm off work, but I have to work on this car because I blew a fuse.
She's sad because of that.
No, I mean I'm sad because that means I have to waste money on car parts again.
What time do you got to come back tomorrow?
Oh, whenever we're gonna see the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm gonna avoid that.
Why don't you just spend the night with these guys? They're
No,
buddies.
because Brian is gonna come to my house to check up on his cat and to see Mom and to spend time with me, and plus I don't want to be.
Yeah, but he can do that anytime. What a nice rare opportunity to spend the night with Brian and Sanjay.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in his place because he has a hard ass floor. He has no bed. He has no mattress. He sleeps on the damn floor.
What if that was like your guys' like main motivation for not getting like a couch or anything? It's just because Randy might get the idea to stay.
We got a couch, but I sleep on it. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, no, it's just.
Wait, you guys don't have a 2-bedroom?
Yeah, I got a 2-bedroom. I don't have a bed either.
Oh, the couch is in your room though.
No, it's in the living room. It's just really comfortable, so I sleep on it.
Why don't you get like an air mattress at least?
Because air mattresses, unless you get one that's like expensive, you're not really. I'd rather sleep on a military cot. Like we can get $150 together, I'd buy one of them.
I can't get an air mattress because I have a cat with really sharp claws.
Yeah, that he refuses to get to not declawed, not declawed, because
No, I'm gonna get the little caps on her. Claw caps.
Just cut its paws off.
Well, then she can't be.
Can I tell you what my grandpa always told me about cats and declawing? He said it's perfectly fine to declaw the front paws because they need the back ones. If they ever get into a fight with another cat, that's what they fight with is the back claws. Because if you ever notice when cats fight each other, they sort of hold on with the front, and they dig in with the back.
Yeah, they need to hold on with that.
Well, I guess they have nothing to hold on to, but that's true.
Well, I mean, I watched this one documentary once about how cats get depressed if you cut off their claws. Yeah, there's a very major psychological aspect to them losing their claws.
Okay. I'd work on that mattress. I wonder how much just like a mattress is.
It's not that much.
I'm on a Goodwill.
But I'm gonna get. I'm working on a futon right now.
Just working on getting a futon.
That way I can have a futon.
I might have a mattress I could just sell you guys.
I don't want your mattress. I don't
Why don't you want my mattress? Perfectly good mattress. It's just
mattress.
What?
With your
Was it a piss mattress?
shit stains on it?
I've only shit on it once. No, it was. Why did we get rid of that mattress?
Have you slept on a neck before?
No, I know it's not a mattress. It's a box spring. Sorry, it's not a mattress. It's a box spring. I know. Because I got my son a race car bed. Because giving him the life I never had. So he's got a race car bed, and because of that, it there's only space for a mattress and not a box spring the way it's set up. So I had the box spring. This is an extremely boring story. I don't even know why I
But a
mentioned
box spring is like super hard to sleep on, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, Randy. But if you can get the mattress, I can get you a good deal.
Randy would.
No.
You slept on the floor over there?
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only place. We don't want you on the furniture.
You shed, Randy.
I mean, I either because I have 2 couches in my house. If you want one of them, you can. One of them has a bed attached to it. It's a couch bed.
Randy, I told you I'm getting food on.
You know what we need to have?
Does it pull out?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a gentleman's couch. Gentlemen always pull out.
So I was thinking we need to have on the next Michael McBride show with Michael McBride.
Oh, speaking of, are we changing the name?
What do you mean? No, this is a completely different show. This is the Hot Air Dance Party tonight.
Oh.
The Michael McBride show.
Are you considering changing the Michael McBride show?
Maybe. It depends on if the Hot Air Dance Party takes off or not.
No, I mean what you call it? What's his name is coming out with the show on Netflix?
Who?
The Joel McHale show with Joe McHale.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I think so. I think that's what's the name of it.
That fucking ripoff. God. I'm gonna look this up real quick. What a fucking ripoff! He even has Mick in it. Oh God. You're fucking with me, right?
That's one thing to focus on. It even has Mick in it.
Oh my God. I'm so pissed off now.
I thought you knew about this.
No. How long has this been going on? How long has this been going on? It will premiere on tomorrow. Can we sue?
No.
But like honestly, I had this show since like 2010 or
but he has better lawyers. I'm pretty sure.
I'll get with Dustin about this because we had this going on.
I doubt he knows about it. I mean, no offense, but I mean,
no, I think this is what happened. He was scrolling through like the internet and he came across. And he's like, "That's a great name for a show." Guys, I'm so depressed now.
Well, I'm both
so
glad and not glad I brought it to your attention.
No, I'm glad you brought it to my attention. I just wish it didn't exist. Man, can you believe that?
Just write him up and tell him he needs to change his name. Maybe just remove the Mick out of the name. We'll just call it Joe. Joe Kell
with Joel.
Joel Kell.
Look, I have mixed feelings about this because on one hand, I'm just extremely bummed out and sad that someone's taken my idea. Which I'm just joking around. There's no way he stole this from me. It's just what do they call it? Parallel thinking. But it doesn't change the fact that even though I was first by several years, I'm going to have to be the one that ends up changing it because as soon as people hear the name of my show, they're going to think, "Oh, he's ripping off."
I came up with the idea for Virus before Virus came out.
Oh God, no one gives a fuck about Virus. Jamie Lee Curtis was way past her hot prime when that movie came out. So
I'm extremely sad about that. But on the other hand, and just a little part of me, I feel a little vindicated because I always thought that was a good gag as far as a name goes, and I never got any appreciation for it. But just to think that someone out there in show business had the same way of thinking I did. It's a little bit of a vindication for me.
That's a good way to look at it.
So it just sucks. It just sucks that I'm getting old and people are taking the names of my show, and I'm just
God. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Well, I mean, it's just debuting tomorrow, so I mean.
Yeah, but it's been announced for months now.
I don't keep up with Joel McHale. I'm sorry. I used to like him on The Soup, but
Oh, you didn't like him on Community?
Oh yeah, Community too. Yeah. And
Hey,
Spider-Man 2.
What was that one show that you showed me?
But you know what, Joel McHale, the Joel McHale show with Joel McHale they'll never have Randy. That's all me. I discovered Randy.
Well, they just need to get somebody with extreme brain damage.
Wouldn't it be great?
Well, I'm pretty sure Joe McHale went to college to do what he does. Randy's going to be on his side on this.
Did Joe McHale go to college? I don't want him to waste his money.
Hold on.
It'd be great if Joel McHale had a guy just like Randy on the show.
No, no.
Then you would have total grounds to sue at that point.
I would just
Ralphie.
I'd be like Homer in that Flaming Moe's episode of The Simpsons where he just wandered around town in a bathrobe, just like Moe.
I mean, no. I don't have brain damage. I have a brain cyst.
I didn't even know you. I was making a joke. I didn't even think there was no part of me that was like, oh yeah, he's had real brain damage. No,
like I have a brain cyst. That's why I act a little off.
You do?
I mean, my doctor said I got.
I haven't noticed.
My doctor said I got a brain cyst, so you know.
I haven't. Never mind.
I just assumed it was maybe some kind of glitch in your coding.
Yeah, your brain is a sissy.
I'm gonna need a couple of seconds to process this. This is, man.
Cause that's what I was thinking too. Is like, cause even though you've been doing this for longer, that's on a wider scale, way too wide of a scale, especially Netflix.
For what?
Isn't that the show? Isn't that where the show's coming?
I didn't read, but I just saw that it's already got I just saw a news article about it. But you say it's on too far big of a scale for what? Like
even if you've been doing this before,
for me to make any claims.
Yeah,
I know that. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure. Trying to think of another example. Whatever TV, who knows? Before the Big Bang Theory, there may have been somebody that wrote a script called The Big Bang Theory, and had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have to. I'm going in circles now. Just
maybe you can just take out the Mick out of your title, like Michael Bryan show with Michael Bryan.
I'm sure that would be the key. Sure. You gotta admit, it's kind of weird we both have Mick in our last name. It's a little weird.
Oh, gosh.
I wonder if I can just reach out to him on Twitter and be like, hey, look. Yeah? Maybe this would be a weird way. Maybe this is how the best case scenario. He'll find out that I did this and he'll think, wow, that guy was way on track even before I was on this way on track. So he's a comedian. I'll hire him as a writer or something. Maybe I'll write for the Joel McHale show.
Yeah, well, that's if he didn't watch one of our episodes first.
Yeah, hopefully he watches this tonight.
Oh my God. I hope to God he didn't model it after this. I would not be paying money.
Yeah, it's like a guy wearing a hat and sunglasses named Hernandez, just sitting here. And he's giving the guy named Andy a hard time, and then there's Ryan. Yeah, Ryan over there, who's just saying weird stuff, just about viruses and whatnot. All right, it's 1:00 in the morning, and
yeah, and you just had a bombshell dropped on you.
Yeah,
and I'm about to go get a monster.
And Randy's about to take a monster shit, so.
No, I'm about to go buy a monster.
About a hunted monster?
Before we go, Randy, I just have one question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
It's a yes or no question. Did you... What was the question again, Sanchez? How did you word it?
Did you use...
Oh, yeah. Did you ever use anything that you learned in college?
Not yet.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, that was close.
That was almost it.
All night.
All right. Well,
at least an honest answer. I mean, not so far, but he doesn't know if he might put into practice.
Fair enough.
It's a little too fair. Which is messed up because life's
I
not
don't know.
fair.
I don't know why, but for some reason at night, my like I think better. Like at night, because I'm an artist. Like that's why I write some of my music at night, because for some reason I think better like that.
You think it might be the moon, Randy?
No, I just think that my brain has to think harder at night.
What?
Wait, what?
Don't ask. I don't know.
Evidently, your brain isn't.
He said his brain works better at night, and then he's just like, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
You at least put that brain to work and make a point, Randy.
Oh.
I'm so bummed out right now. I hate to
I'm pretty
end
sure
the show.
anybody who's watching is already tuned out.
This has been so far the best and worst Heart of Texas dance party.
Yeah, this one actually, this little experiment we did here, we had a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started out with the gun control thing where we just kind of went off the rails. Like, you were doing your best to get us out of that. Like, oh man, if I don't end this now, they're gonna keep talking.
No, it wasn't necessarily that, because I was amazed that we were laughing talking about what happened, but I just had so many other things I wanted to talk about. I'm still amazed at your reaction that you wouldn't want, like, what's going on over there? How old are you, Randy?
Why?
Never mind.
I'm 20 almost.
You're 19. Shut up.
I'll be 20 in like next month or the month after.
Next month. You my brother. You don't even know when my birthday is.
I don't know
Well,
my brother's
in
birthdays.
Brian's defense, he has like 7 siblings, so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
6.
How many?
6.
I was also off by one.
Well, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I turn 20 next month.
Are we going to have a huge birthday party for Randy?
No, we're not.
The big 2-0?
No. Oh, we're I still want to do an episode of us sitting down with Randy and Brian and setting them up in a dating site, trying to get them a date.
You could do it on the Joel McHale show with Joel McHale.
So
Because apparently that's a thing now.
I totally do that, man. I'd love to do that with these guys.
Oh, God. If you guys got, like, jobs on the Joel McHale show with Joel McHale and I didn't, they would have to put me on suicide watch. I'm not even, like, kidding. Like, could you imagine just me tuning in, it's like seeing you three guys, like Joel McHale just sitting there laughing, and you're just sitting there still even on like getting millions of people to view, and you're still screaming at Randy. And I'm just sitting at home in my bathrobe, just thinking about going to the top of the Alico
like
building.
eating raviolis out of a can.
Yes. You guys are like, oh, and Joel McHale said, now we're going to do the dating bit where we get Brian and Randy on a dating website. Okay, let's do this. Man, I cannot believe that.
Hey, did I tell you that my apartment got broken into?
Dude, it's 1:09.
Yeah, we gotta go, Randy.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. I'm
Yeah, why do you
hungry.
wait till the interesting stuff till right before we leave?
Yeah, you could save time for that story
I could.
and
I
just have answered that
You know what you
question
could have
in one
done?
go.
You could have spent less time.
You could have made that up sooner, you know.
You could have spent less time worrying about if DJs wasted their money on college and spent more time on apartment break-in. So what happened?
No,
Did they take anything?
No, what happened was that I was gone, my mom was gone, but so you know, I have a lot of electronics in my house. Okay, they're not still the important stuff. They stole.
That's because they were casing the joint.
They stole my freaking drill bits, and they stole my they stole my drill.
All right, we probably ought to really get going.
So yeah.
All right, thank you everybody who's watched tonight. Hope we had fun.
Bye guys.
Bye. Yeah.
I will see y'all next Friday.
Is that a threat or a prompt? No, okay.